Hey, Jason Ray Welsh here. I'm going to show you some stuff I got going on here with my pedal board. Just redone everything with bright neon red Ernie Ball flat ribbon wiring, and got it running through a 1965 Princeton Reverb reissue lacquered tweed with a 12-inch speaker in it instead of the regular 10-inch that's in the blackface. And I'm gonna go through some guitars and stuff like that and show you guys what I got going on here. So here we go. All right, I'm back. I got the Telecaster out. We're gonna mess around with this and see what y'all think. I got my EP booster on all the time for some color. I got a Nobles transparent ODR mini going on. Got a Dynacomp before my drives. Got a Phase 95 going on, a flashback, a Hall of Fame 2, a pipeline, running into a MXR 10 band and a brand new Lucky Dogs guitar, big old box of chicken compressor, and that's feeding into a Donner noise killer. So that's what's going on right now. I going between the Nobles after the EP booster into a Wampler hot wired V2 Brent Mason signature distortion and overdrive pedal, going into a Wampler Paisley overdrive, and going into another Nobles ODR mini. I'm using that mini right here as a boost. So that's what's going on. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, guys. Now I got the Fender Jazzmaster going on. It's about the same one that Chris Stapleton uses, except he doesn't use a Squier. I can't afford a few $1,000s for guitars, well, besides my Gibson Les Paul, which I'll play that here in a minute. But my Telecaster's a Squier, and so is this. Both of them's been upgraded with brand new hand wiring and brand new pots and brand new pickups and all that good happy stuff. So vintage pickups. This right here is the Jazzmaster. Here's the clean. Only thing I got going on with that is a little bit of the phaser. Let's turn that off. Let's actually let's turn this stuff off real quick and let you just hear it with just the compressors. So that's just the compressors on. Turn on some echo and some reverb. So we're going to turn on the Paisley. So with that Paisley, it's kind of like a TS-808 or a TS-9, which is just a tube screamer. But the Paisley, the Wampler Paisley, has a lot of different options that the Tube Screamer doesn't have. It's got a presence, it's got a contour control, all that happy stuff. So I got the gain about 3/4 of the way. I got the tone knob straight up and down at noon. I got the mild contour up. I got the presence up, and I got about 1/4 of the way on the volume right now. So. So that's the Jazzmaster with those overdrives. I'll be right back. All right, I am back now with this beast. This is my 2019 Gibson Les Paul Traditional Blueberry Burst, and just had a custom strap made for it. Mr. Eric Ness and Bridging Souls leather. So skull here, I got Skull aftermarket hardware on it. And that's without any overdrive. Now this time we're going to use the hot wired V2. Is that one. I love this guitar. It weighs a ton, but I tell you what, it looks and sounds so amazing. A Gibson Les Paul, you cannot beat that. So I'll be right back, y'all. All right, back once again. This one this time is an Epiphone Les Paul. It's got the vintage humbucking pickups in the Pro Bucker in it, which means these right here, the pots, have burst pots on it where I can make it a single coil or a humbucker, and let's see how it sounds, y'all. So let's turn that off. That right there is just the regular, and the single coil taps are done. Let's put those down. So let's turn on one of the Nobles here. That's with the Pro Bucker, the Burst Bucker on. Everything's up. Let's turn that off and see how it sounds. So yeah, that's the Epiphone. Be right back, y'all. Alright, back again. Here is another Epiphone, Cherry Sunburst. This one right here is just a stock Epiphone though. Doesn't have none of the Pro Bucker or anything like that. All these things I'm doing with the guitars is all in the bridge position. I like to keep it switch down. I like the sound a lot better. I'm actually thinking of changing some of the capacitors and the diodes and stuff like that in the pots. Taking it to a luthier friend of mine, actually my sound guy in the band, Mr. Chris Boswell over at Sound Systems Inc., and have him mess with the pots and stuff, and kind of change the frequencies for me. But anyways, here's one of the other Epiphones. See how different that sounds? It's more of a bassy tone. But anyways, you get the drift. There's the Epiphone, and that's with the Nobles. So that's with the hot wire. Let's turn on the hot wired and the Paisley together. So that's that one. Let's go to another guitar. All right, this one right here is a vintage brand Les Paul. It is a Slash reproduction from the Appetite for Destruction tour, specifically a Paradise City Slash guitar. It's got Wilkinson's pickups and Zebra pickups. So let's see how this thing sounds. This is with the Paisley drive and the EP booster. So that's with the Paisley alone on the overdrive section. Let's turn on some phase, and let's turn on one of the Nobles. So that is that. I got a few acoustics I can show you real quick to kind of get you an idea of. At a show I bring one Les Paul, one Fender Telecaster, and one Fender Jazzmaster, and then I bring one acoustic for slow songs. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back, y'all. This one is with my Epiphone Hummingbird. This one is a workhorse. I tell you, I've been using it everywhere. I got probably about 12 acoustic guitars, and I use mainly 4 different ones: a Epiphone Hummingbird, an Epiphone J200, a Washburn KOA Comfort Series, and I also use a Alvarez Dove, which is a family heirloom. So right now I'm actually having my first ever guitar that I learned on back in 1992 is an old K Hummingbird. I'm having that restored over at Sound Systems Inc. And man, I can't wait to play. I have not played that thing in years. But I'm going to show you this one right here to kind of give you an idea that I can run acoustic through my my electric board, but I also have an acoustic board that I will show you here in just a minute. So let's try this out. Back. I'm going to show you guys the acoustic board specifically. It's right down here. Just wait. Alright guys, I'm back with the last guitar I'm going to show you today. It's a J200, Epiphone J200. Let's pull you down here to the acoustic board right here. I have a few things going on here. I got a Cerberus, a NuX Cerberus going on with delay. I got some modulation, some distortion, some overdrive, some reverb, stuff like that. Now for spring reverb, actually hall reverb right now, I got a TC Electronics Sky Surfer that I can also use to kind of change it up. I got a Phase 90, I got a booster, I got a Joyo tremolo going on, a volume wah, I got a preamp by LR Baggs, a chromatic tuner. And if I want to hook it up, I got a TC Helicon voice tone going on the board to where I can get some backup vocals. And I got this right now running through a Fender Champion 100 on the clean channel. So without any effects, just straight signal. It's like this. Let's turn on some delay. Just barely got a little bit of slap back on there. Let's turn on some modulation. I think I got coarse on right now, maybe a Univibe. Let's try that. So let's turn on some reverb. Good, ain't it? Yeah. Alright, let's turn on some tremolo. Now let's turn on some, I got this on hall reverb right now, so let's turn that on as well. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's add some Phase 90 to it and see how that sounds. Do some Waylon Jennings on it. Man, that sounds nice and rich and fat with this J200, the Jumbo series. It sounds amazing. With this preamp, I'm able to add or take away whatever I want to as far as EQ goes, and then run a direct line if I don't want to run it into an amplifier, run a direct line into the PA system in the front of house. So I got the booster. It's set hot, and in front of an amplifier that don't work out very well with an acoustic guitar. But anyways, you see where I'm going with that. And the preamp also has a booster to it and a mute button. So I can use the volume wah as a mini wah pedal or a volume pedal. So I can actually mute the signal either through the guitar, through the chromatic tuner, through the volume wah pedal, or through the LR Baggs preamp. So that's that, guys. And thanks for looking at all my pedals. Some of my guitars, I got a closet full of other guitars, acoustic, electric, stuff like that. But these right here that I showed you today is my workhorses for the shows. And I hope to show you guys some more. feel like that I am done with the pedal boards as far as adding and removing stuff. So if you see anything that you're interested in that I have not been using in this video, then feel free to reach out, and we'll catch y'all on the road. See ya. Peace.